All right, what's up, guys? So I actually took Monday off. I was so tired yesterday because I drove all weekend. I drove all goddamn weekend. I drove many hours down to SoCal and many hours back up to NorCal because I had to commentate a tournament, SCL Week 3. And what a tournament it was. I gotta say, first of all, it's really cool getting to literally road trip with Scar. I might even tell you guys about some of the conversations we had in our road trip because it's a 6-hour drive each way. You know what I'm saying? So we had some deep conversations. But wow, I mean, what an event to bring Scar to. I feel like if there was one week I had to get Scar on, he's not going to be commentating next week because it's Mother's Day. May 9th, Mother's Day. Mark your calendars, guys. If you forgot, May 9th is Mother's Day. Call your mom, get her a present. You know, if you forgot, this is your PSA. Dude, I'm glad Scar got to witness what we all witnessed live in the studio with me. I got to be on the couch with two wonderful Falcon commentators, Slime and Scar. And, I mean, I just think, okay, if there's two sets you gotta watch from the weekend, if there's two sets you gotta watch, you have to go to the Beyond the Summit YouTube page, and you gotta watch Zane versus Wizrobe, and you gotta watch Mango versus Wizrobe. Wizrobe versus Mango, and then Wizrobe versus Zane. In that order, although it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. This is it right here. This is it right here. This was a wonderful, people were really commenting, a lot of comments on Scar's drip. Also, he had a nice kind of dad swag. These are literally Ultra Boosts, by the way. People were ragging on him. This was something he said to me in the hotel, by the way. He was like, you know me well enough, Toph, to know that I'm thinking about things from all angles. Did you really expect that I would wear these shoes, not thinking that people might remark, wow, those are such dad shoes. Those are such shoes that a dad would wear. Did you really think that I was not prepared for that? No, I took a risk. I took a risk. I knew full well what I was doing, and I think the risk paid off. I think this was, well, I know for a fact because I was there, but you guys should all know by now as well. This was a very intentional decision. These shoes. This was a very intentional decision. And yeah, I think ultimately, I think it looks great. In conjunction with the hoodie, which I think was great. Also, by the way, I just gotta say, while we're looking at this wonderful backdrop, shoutouts to, I don't know who it is at Beyond the Summit who did this backdrop, but this was a really neat backdrop. They did it. They actually knocked it out of the park with the background this time around. The little studio backdrop. I don't know what to call it. Right? It looked so cool. I was so like, wow, this is great. The lighting, everything. This little Marth and Falco dueling endlessly. The CPU Marth and Falco dueling endlessly. You guys want to know something crazy? This GameCube is not the GameCube that was fueling this Marth Falco match. There was a Wii. I don't know. This GameCube is literally, this GameCube sitting here, if you can see it at my feet. This GameCube was literally for effect. There is a Wii sitting behind the CRT TV that was running through splitters plugged in all these TVs. I don't know why they couldn't just do it off the GameCube, but this GameCube was literally for effect. It was so strange. Anyway, wonderful tournament. Scar and Slime got to watch some amazing Falcon play. And I mean, I don't want to spoil it, but I kind of already did by pulling up Wizrobe versus Zane Division 1 Grand Finals. Wizrobe did some historic stuff. He took down Mango for the first time ever. He's now won in, I believe, 21 in sets. He has lost to him over 20 times, and he took his first set off Mango. And it was a crazy set. It was a slobber knocker. And WIZZY versus Zane. Well, he's beaten Zane before, but not like this. Not with this level of, you know, not coming off of a Mango win for the entire event. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, WIZZY is someone we've seen him in finals of summits before, right? He was in finals at Summit 8, I think that was, against Axe. Didn't take that one. And fortunately, we got to witness Slime. Slime took a wonderful video of our man Scar and posted it to Twitter. You gotta love how Slime was actually so he like kind of started recording this video, but then he got so invested in, you know, the camera kind of pans away from Scar. That's because I think Slime's eyes were on the action, not on Scar, but yeah, that's okay.
I think Zane did. Oh, okay, punish! Punish! Oh my god, no! Got the wrong drift! This could be it. The Dipper misses! A phantom up air!
Doesn't it sound like he said Dipper, not Tipper? It's like built differently.
Dude! There's a shoe grab! Again! WIZZY's... He grabbed the I can't handle this. There it is. Offstage one more time. And that's... That's it! Oh my god! WIZZY defeating the 2 top players in the world right now! Back to back!
Look at Aiden in the background.
Mango going down! Zane going down! And WIZZY takes SCL!
Wonderful footage. And can we also, by the way, while we're on the subject of Revolutionary, can we talk about how WIZZY immediately after defeating Mango... Let's actually watch the end of this set again.
Where's your counter pick now?
WIZZY's playing so collected. He's
Forward smash.
right now, but he did no damage.
All right. Last stock.
He was waiting for his opportunity and it never came.
Maybe it'll come.
We got one more chance. WIZZY, the Venus flytrap,
The Venus flytrap, dude.
trying to catch an unaware blue guy.
And if anyone's
The blue guy.
last stock player, you know, often the GOAT, he's gonna
opening.
Go
Oh,
Wow.
Oh.
How did it end like that?
I can't believe he beat Mango and immediately donked on it. This is, I expected some sort of pop-off. I did not expect this. He got even the evil mind blown, dude. The evil mind blown.
The GOAT, he's gonna
Opening.
God damn, dude.
How did it end like that?
Off of just not CCing the get-up attack properly. Mango never messes this up. Very rare, but I mean, it's such a stressful situation. He got up too early. He held down for the first hit, but not the second hit. Look at that.
often the GOAT, he's gonna
Opening.
You just gotta hold down a little longer. You can get some nice punish. You can even just forward smash him if you want. And that's kind of been the Mango story at these past couple weeks at SCL. Like, Mango doesn't look bad coming to the event. It doesn't look like he's off his game. It just kind of looks like, well, it was Zane last week or 2 weeks ago, and then this week WIZZY just everything just kind of fucking came together, man, for him. I don't expect to see Mango continue to underperform. I just think it's just a tumultuous time in Melee right now, you know? It's just there's just a lot of people who really fucking want it bad. And I mean, with Summit 11 around the corner. And by the way, I think we basically all but confirmed. I know it's not technically official yet. It's not official, but you know, this was posted. This was posted. This is the Beyond the Summit Summit 11 announcement. Actually, I think this graphic actually looks really fucking cool, by the way. I think they knocked it out of the park. I just, for some reason, I just really like this graphic. I think the colors look really nice, and I like the screenshots they got of Anouncement 11. But anyway, by saying Anouncement 11 are invited, they basically are all but admitting, hey, this one's offline. So I think they're doing whatever they can for whatever reason to delay the announcement. But this basically means Summit 11 is going to be an offline tournament. And it is an intense criteria to get in too, right? Because they're not directly inviting anybody except for Anouncement 11. Usually with these Summit events, they directly invite some people, but they're doing it strictly through SCL, which means that even Mango and Zane don't get a free ride. Usually Mango and Zane just get directly invited, but Mango and Zane gotta play. They gotta play it. I mean, they've got really good paths for them. I think especially Zane. I do not expect Zane. I think Zane is going to be very ready for the Falcon matchup with Gatsu. I think that Zane almost never looks bad against Falcon 2 weekends in a row, you know? Mango has an interesting bracket, though. Gotta tell you, this is the bracket. You guys can see this. So this is the version of the bracket. This is the sneak preview. This is the behind the scenes. I don't think you guys can find this on the internet yet. I just have the special access to where we can see who plays who if they lose. So here's how this bracket works. If you're up here, you guys see my mouse? If you're up here, all you have to do is win a single match and you're in. If you get to winner semis, that's top 6, so you're in. Top 6 get into Summit. If WIZZY beats SFAT, WIZZY's in. If Mango beats Plup, or Plup beats Mango, they're in. But this is a crazy match right here. Mango and Plup, how the fuck did that happen, dude? Mango Plup? Fuck. Mango Plup is very exciting for what it's worth. I mean, it's cool that we're going to get to see it. I will say that I think whoever loses here will still probably make it in. Because if you trace their paths, you lose B, you go down here. I think both Mango and Plup are super favored against Magi and Ginger. Probably. Yeah, okay. Magi and Ginger did both beat Plup last time, but it was Plup's Fox. And I think that Plup's Sheik, well, we saw Plup versus Ginger this past week, and he looked crazy good versus Falco. And then I think that just like, if you look at the path through losers to get to So it's basically like, you know, you beat Magi Ginger, and then it's basically going to be Sunsei H-Box or the loser of A, which is like maybe SFAT or WIZZY. And I think Mango and Plup are both. I think that like probably they get in even if they go to losers. There's some universe where like I could see Sunsei making it in. I could see it if Plup has to play H-Box and somehow H-Box plays out of this world and you know, I don't know, Plup tilts or whatever the hell, like maybe. But I just think that like I think both of these guys are almost definitely going to get in. I really do feel like, and it's just going to be a battle of mentality. I think going to losers early is going to feel stressful, but I expect to see them in. And I think that if one of them doesn't make it in, I think if they campaign, they get in for sure anyway. And there's still going to be vote-ins. There's going to be 6 vote-ins, so we're going to get the good old Summit campaigning. Leffen and Namsa are automatically in. There's going to be 1 European qualifier, so this could be like a Triff. This could be a Pipsqueak. This could even be a Frenzy, a solo battle, a Professor Pro, a Nikki, a Pricent. Could be one of those. And then we got a Rona Rumble qualifier. This is going to be, you know, NA. So we got 1 EU qualifier, 1 NA qualifier. How do I think everyone's going to do? Amsa's looking clean lately. He's been grinding his ass off. Leffen, you know, he's been a little out of shape, obviously, because of his hand. But I think he's been playing on stream. He already looks like he's, you know, in pretty good shape. I expect pretty much everyone to be in really good shape. Axe gets in through voting. I think Axe can definitely get in through voting. Yeah, I think he should. I think he should campaign. I think he absolutely should campaign. I mean, it is offline, so it would give him that opportunity that he desperately craves. I think, right? Axe really wants to have an opportunity to prove himself offline again, and it'd be cool to see him get in for sure. Can H-Box make it in, dude? Can H-Box would have to beat Sunsei. H-Box would have to beat Sunsei. H-Box would have to beat the winner. Sorry, the loser of Mango and Plup. And then, sorry, Sunsei, Wizrobe or SFAT. I think if he gets SFAT, he can beat. I think he can beat Sunsei and he can beat SFAT. I think if he gets Sunsei, SFAT, Plup, there's like a chance. But I think it's going to be really hard. I think it's going to be really hard. You can't even complain about this matchup, that matchup. You have to beat 3 people, and you're gonna have to be at least 1 person that dropped in from winners. So like, it's so hard that I just don't even think you can even say like the matchup is hard or whatever. Like, you gotta beat so many people. Look at S2J. S2J's got Ben. That's like the best matchup anyone has in this losers bracket, right? Like, S2J probably the clear favorite over Ben, just because Ben, I think he's not that good versus Falcon from what I've heard, and S2J has looked really dominant against players of that tier or whatever. So S2J beats Ben. He then plays the loser of D, which is IBW or Moki. Okay, Moki beat him last week. And then he has the winner of O, which could be Polish, Albert, Zane, or Gatsu. I mean, that's the best out of anybody that's starting losers. That's the best bracket. But he's still got to go through IBW or Moki, and he's not even done. He's not even done after going through IBW or Moki. So that's still really hard. You know, nobody's got it easy. But he's got a better chance against Mango than Ginger just because of style. I could see that. I could actually see that. Ginger does seem... At the same time, I feel like... I still feel like any of the Falcos can upset any of the Falcos. I wouldn't even count Ginger out of it. I think Ginger's not out of the woods. I think Magi could actually take that set. But yeah, it's just a brutal bracket. It is just a brutal bracket, dude. But yeah, this is hype. This is hype. This is going to be a fucking crazy qualifier, and then the event itself is going to be July 15th to 18th. Finally feels like Melee majors are back on the map, and I'm super pumped for it. So this was the big announcement over the weekend, but there was one other big announcement that we're going to get into. One other big announcement that we're going to get into from the man himself, coming down from above, Lord Fizzy, with big news. Lord Fizzy with big news. A big update. 2.3.